Hey, what is up YouTube? SliferTCG here, and today I'm bringing you guys my Chaos Dragons deck. It's been doing quite well lately for me, and I decided just to, just to share it. I'm gonna try something different this time, because normally I would explain the cards as I go, but for this video I'm gonna actually try to go through the whole deck first, and then explain. Because that's something I've seen people do, and maybe people like that better. I don't know. But I'll see how it goes, and if you, whichever way you prefer, please leave a comment. Maybe that will help me decide. But for this video, I'll try it out. Uh, for the monsters, I got one BLS, two Card Troopers, one Dark Armed, one Dark Flare, two Eclipse Wyvern, one Aaron, one Gores, three Light Pulsars, two Lilas, two Red Eyes, one Raikou, Sangan, two Thunder King, and three Tour Guide. That's for the monsters. For the spells, I got one Allure, one Book, one Charge, one Dark Hole, one Future Fusion, one Heavy, Mind Control, Reborn, two MSTs, and a Reasoning. That's for the spells. For the traps, I got one Call of the Haunted, one Mirror Force, one Solemn, one Starlight, and two Torrentials. The extra deck, it's really just whatever you want. You know, I think that's pretty easy to come up with. But for the explanations, BLS. Whenever you're running Chaos, I think this card is a staple in that deck. This deck has plenty of lights and darks, so this card, would make no sense not to run it. Two Card Troopers, this card is good because the milling, sometimes you don't have those light swords in your hand, so this helps that out, and when it's destroyed, you get to draw a card. Dark Armed, if you're able to get this out, this card could change games, save you games, but you just have to make sure you have those three. Dark Flare, only run one. I run this over Chaos Orc. I guess you could say that. Chaos Orc. Well, really, the reason is this is a dragon. What else? I could get it with Pulsar, special summon it with Pulsar. Use the effect, ditch a dragon from my hand and one from my grave. I mean, one from my deck. Uh, that's come in handy before. Wyverns, banish your Red Eyes and Dark Arm. Only two because at three there's really no point because, well, you really only have three targets, so you don't really need that extra one that is pretty much gonna be useless. One Aaron, I run. Let's see, one, two, three. I run four Light Sworns, one Aaron, Lila, and Raikou. Not one Lila, I mean like two. But anyways, I don't run three Lilas or two Raikous. I like an Aaron just because it's top of Zen mains, stall decks like Reapers, Marshmallons, Snowman Eaters. Everyone's running those now for no reason or just because someone used it. But yeah, this card's just a good card. One Gores, saves games. Saved me a bunch of times because once you use all your traps, this card can save you. Three Pulsars. This card is, oh my gosh, amazing. There's a one Reborn, two Reborn, three Reborn. Yeah, you have to run three of them. They Reborn your Red Eyes, Dark Flares, all the time. It's just too good not to run three. Um, I guess two would be the lowest, but nothing lower than that. Otherwise, don't even run it. Um, what's so good is that if it's in your grave already, you could send a dark and light from your hand to the graveyard. And yes, that is to the graveyard and not banishing them. I figured that out by dueling a Chaos Dragon set before. And yeah, that is really helpful. And then after you special summon that way, the lights and darks in that from your hand to the grave, you could use that to special summon another monster like a BLS or another Sork. I mean not Sork, I mean another Pulsar. And you can just start swarming from there. To Lila, stops those spells and traps. You really want that because you don't want your plays to be stopped, otherwise that could really slow you down. 2 red eyes, 3 is too much for me. You could, let's see, normal summon 1, 2. Um, you could also use Leviathan as a target for red eyes, like banish it. So really, 2 is enough, and you could just keep reviving them with pulsars. So yeah, 1 Raikou, another lights one. Sangan, search out with tour guides, and 2 Thunder Kings just because they're awesome. For spells, 1 Allure, you have a good amount of darks, so draw 2 banish. Book, as I said in my last video, it's such a versatile card. You don't have to run it, but it's just good. 1 charge, you have 4 targets. 1 dark hole, future fusion. This card. If you get this card first turn, then you're pretty much able to set up. Heavy, mind control, reborn, typhoons too. It's pretty. Those are staples. Reasoning. This is a good tech card in this deck, just because you have so many different levels. You got 3s, 5s, 4s, 7s, 6, 2, 10. Yeah, it's just crazy. And even if they do guess it right, I remember they said 4, and I got Wyvern in the grave, so it really didn't do too much bad stuff to me, because it got to the grave anyways. Call of the Haunted, revive your red eyes and start swarming again. Mirror Force, Solemn, Starlight, and 2 Torrentials, because once you torrential your Pulsar, you get your red eyes. So yeah, and then just keep reviving, reviving, reviving. It's just a really hard loop to stop. And yeah, that is the deck. If you liked it, feel free to try it out. And let me know how it does for you in the comments. And if you liked how I actually planned this video out, like I explained the cards after, if you think that was better, please tell me in the comments. Or if you like the other way, tell me that way. Uh, I really don't care which way, it's just whichever one you guys like, and that will be the one I do. So yeah, that's it for the video. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for my next video. Thanks for watching.